science class. Meow.
Hello everyone, welcome to science class. Today's topic is entitled Life Cycle of Animals. This is the continuation topic of our last week lesson. Let's go. So these are the vocabularies of this topic. You have to write these vocabularies in your notebook. And after that, you have to write the Thai translations of each vocabulary, of each word. Right? So I will read. Develop. 2. Containers. 3. Holds water. 4. Adult. 5. Larva. 6. Pupa. 7. Nymph. 8. Several times. 9. Covered. 10. Female. So you are going to practice on how to read these vocabularies and send your video to my line. You have to record yourself while you are reading these vocabularies and you send your video to my line or to Teacher Chum's line. So this is the life cycle of the mosquito. So this is a female mosquito. When a female mosquito, she will lay eggs. Okay, she will lay eggs and she will also hatch eggs in the water for a few days or 2 months. Okay, when covered with water. Okay, so after that she lay eggs in the water, the eggs will become larvae. Okay, after the larvae live in the water they develop into pupae in as few as 5 days. Okay, this after 5 days it will become a pupa, and pupae live in water. They develop into adult flying mosquitoes into 2 to 3 days. After pupa, it will become adult mosquito. Okay, adult mosquito. Female mosquito lay eggs in containers that hold water. Okay, if there are containers that hold water that you don't use it anymore, be sure to pour it on the ground because the mosquitoes will lay eggs and mosquitoes are harm. Okay, they are dangerous. You can have a dengue. Okay, you can get dengue from the mosquito or malaria. So it's very dangerous. So be sure to pour the containers that holds water that you don't use it anymore, pour it to the ground. Okay, that is the life cycle of a mosquito. The next one, we have the life cycle of a grasshopper. Okay, the grasshopper starts with eggs, and after 2 weeks it will become a nymph, and after 4 to 7 weeks she will become a nymph is a young grasshopper. Okay, young grasshopper. And after several weeks, 4 to 7 weeks, she will become an adult grasshopper. Right? From eggs to nymph and from nymph to adult grasshopper. That's the life cycle of a grasshopper. Next one, we have the life cycle of a cockroach. Do you like cockroach? Me, I don't like cockroach. I hate cockroach. Alright, so this is the life cycle of a cockroach. From eggs also, it will become a nymph or a young cockroach. And after 2 to 7 weeks, it will become a young cockroach. Okay, 2 to 7 weeks, it will become a young cockroach or a nymph. And after 2 months to 3 years, okay, the nymph can last to 2 months to 3 years, and it will become an adult cockroach. Okay, and cockroach depends on their lifespan depends on the types of the cockroach, but this is the life cycle of the cockroach, from eggs to nymph, and from nymph to adult cockroach. Right, so your activity 2, this is your activity 2, right? Activity number 2. Your activity number 1 is you have to read the vocabulary. This is your activity number 1. Okay, don't forget to pass this activity so that you can have your score. Alright, so this is your activity number 2. Okay, that's number 3. Okay, and that is number 4. Activity number 4, the life cycle of a grasshopper. And your activity number 5, is you have to answer page 42 of your book and 43. Okay, your activity number 5, you have activity number 5. You have to answer your book page 42 and 43. Alright, that's all for today, and have a good day, everyone. You have to send your activities to my line. Don't forget, you have to take photo and send it to my line. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.